Saraswati Namastubhyam Varade Kamarupini Vidyarambham Karishyami Siddhir Bhavatu Me Sada Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Devo Maheshwara Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Om Sahana Vavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavai Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma Vidvishavai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Bahavaha Vishayaha Santi. Aham Drishtavan. Actually, we have to cover a lot in this year if you look at the syllabus. So I would, without losing the basics, I will present it, but that also means you will have to do more exercises if you want to. But I will present all this in the presentation. You will have everything reference, so it will take away your time drastically if you are following that. Okay. With that, let me take the today's part, and we'll go ahead. I'm going to share. So straight away, I'm going to the topic today. And okay. Adya api cha vishay. Saralaha, this is easy, but this is in the syllabus, so I'm just ignoring that. And then api cha, then I will go to dvayam trayam. These two are very simple. We'll just cover it, and after that we will go again to Ditiya Vibhakti. Okay? Then we'll go to some exercise in the Partha book. Then we'll wrap up with the story, and that is the agenda. Atra pashyatu api cha prayogaha. Okay, eta ataha. Okay, these are avyayas. Avyaya means what? Vyayaha na bhavati. There is no expended. It's not expended. That means what? That doesn't undergo change. It stays as it is. Okay, that is the meaning. This is a nama padam, but avyaya rupam. Avyaya rupam means it will not change. Because we saw already Sita, Sitam changed. Ramaha, Sitam pashyati, because Sita is not avyaya. But there are certain words in Sanskritam, they will not change. Okay, they are called avyayas. So vyaha means expended. Avyaya means doesn't expend. That means doesn't undergo change. It stays put. That is, so we are only studying api cha. There are a lot of them. Atra, kutra, all these are avyayas. Evam, eva, iti. There are a lot of them. But this will be enough to study, and then you can, based on this, you will know. Anyway, it doesn't change. So you only need to know the meaning of the others. So, atra pashyatu, Rameshaha kritati, Umeshaha api kritati. It's very straightforward. Umesha also is playing. It doesn't undergo change. So it just you put there. Rameshaha kritati, Umeshaha api kritati. If you want to say Maheshaha also is playing, Maheshaha api kritati, Leela api kritati. So now you look at cha. When you use cha, then it has to follow the other aspects. Cha will not change. Rameshaha, Umeshaha cha, because they are two. Titaha anti. So kritati, kritataha, kritanti. So it will change kritataha. This is not our focus. Our focus is actually cha, but you may be wondering, I'm just refreshing. Rameshaha, Umeshaha cha Kritataha. Now, if I take three or more, Rameshaha, Umeshaha, Maheshaha, Leela cha Kritanti. Because they all together form a Bahuvajana Rupam. So cha Kritanti. The point is we are learning Api and Cha. So Api is straightforward. You just use it and it's just like also. Two also. Umesha also is playing. Now, because they are all playing, cha kritataha. So I want to say and form. In English, you say Ramesh and Umesha is playing, are playing. So here we always use cha at the end. You can place in between also. In fact, you can place in between, you can place after that, you can place anywhere, any number also. It doesn't have any effect. But normally people will not do that. It becomes slowly ugly. So this is the most conservative use. It will be placed at the end. That's all you need to know. If it is English, you will say Ramesha, Umesha, Mahesha, and Leela Kridanti. Sanskritam is not like that. You list everything there. And finally you say cha Kridanti. Ramaha, Sita, Lakshmanaha cha Vanam Gachanti. So it's like that. You can also say Ramesha Hacha, Umesha Hacha, Mahesha Hacha, Leela, Kritanti. That's also correct. But that is not generally used. This is the normal usage. Okay. Now I am giving another example. Mata Tantulam Krinati. Means mother is buying rice. See, look at it, Tantulam, because it's a Dvitiya Vibhakti. Kim Krinadi? Tantulaha asti. Kim Mata Kim Krinadi? Tantulam Krinadi. Sharkaram Api Krinati. So this is just usage of Api. Now look at it. Mata Tantulam Sharkaram Cha Krinati. Why I gave it is he Sharkara. Lingam changed it to Sharkaram. Tantulam, Tantulaha changed it to Tantulam. Api doesn't change. Cha doesn't change. Just because this is Dvitiya Vibhakti, they are avyayas. They don't change. Anywhere, everywhere you put, they don't change. That is why they are called avyaya. That's all. This topic is very easy. Okay. Given here, whatever I already talked, so you can refer it. Now I want to you to go to page 127, which is 35 of this book. Are you able to see my screen?
Yeah.
Bhasha Praveshaha. Kinchit Patamaha Tadanandaram Dvidiya Vishaye Pravesha Kurbaha.
What the Tandulam means what?
Tandula is rice.
Rice.
127. First. So, kaha patati.
Aham patami.
Kaha?
Mama nama Jayabalambika.
Jayabalambika ji katham asti bhavati?
Samyak asti.
Asmi.
Asmi, sir.
Okay. Patatu Mahode.
Pashyantu uchchaihi patantu cha api eva iti yat.
One second. So all these five are there. We are only focusing on api and cha. Okay, we don't want to go there because like that there are a lot of things, but we are, if you know these two, you will know other also. So Uchehi Patantu Dvitiya Bhagam. Okay. Second part. Rama Patati.
Rama Patati.
Astu. Kim Samsheha? Anybody else?
Please, can you repeat the page number?
127, section 35. This one. You know how to count, right? 1, 2, 7. Are you able to see, Mahoday? Are you in the right book, first of all? You are in this book? Padmaja ji. You
Yes,
are on mute.
Mahodaya. Yes, yes. I'm
You are
able
there?
to see.
All right, okay.
Yeah.
Agrimam patatu Jaya Balambika ji.
उच्चैः पठन्तु रमा पठति नूतनः पठति गिरिः पठति रमा नूतनः गिरिः च पठन्ति
Uttama.
अत्र शिशवः बालाः युवकाः युवत्यः ज्येष्ठाः च सन्ति प्रयागे गंगा यमुना सरस्वती च इति तिस्रः नद्यः मिलन्ति
अस्तु पर्याप्तम्. ओके. अग्रिमं पायल जी और भवती पठतु.
अस्माकं परीक्षा सोमवासरे मंगलवासरे च अस्ति. हिमालयः विमाने कस्य च कक्ष्य कुत्र प्रचलति. इन्दं जलं राजेशाय कल्पनायै रामै च यच्छतु रामायै च यच्छतु.
Paryaptam. Okay. So you understood all, right? Cha is placed at the end. That's all. Then api. Kaha padati Patmaji patitum shakyate va? Chitra ji patatu.
Which one I have to read, Mahodaya?
Next one, api.
Api, yeah. Uchchaihi patantu. Kevalam te na vayam api gamishyamaha. Kevalam balaha na yuvakaha api davishyanti. Jeshtaha api palani akadan. Kim bhavan akadan. Kim bhavan api पित्रा सह आगमिष्यति. मम पुस्तकम् अपि अत्र अस्ति. जनकस्य अपि लेखनी उत्पीठिकायाः उपरि अस्ति. जलं मह्यम् अपि यच्छतु. कृतिः फलम् अपि खादति.
समीचीनम्.
धन्यवादः.
अपि इति अव्ययस्य प्रयोगः सप्तभिः विभक्तिभिः युक्तेषु वाक्येषु अपि शक्यः. That means it is possible that api will appear in all the 7 vibhakti prayogas. Okay. Any question? Samshaya asti va? No. Kalu?
Agamishyati, gamishyamah, something and all that and all. We didn't understand.
Yeah. So those things we did not study. Okay. Those things are future tense.
Okay.
Davishyanti means will run. Okay.
Okay.
Dhavanti is only we learned Dhavanti. That is coming. Then we will learn. Okay. So that is enough for now. Idanim agrimam pashyamaha. Again, I have to share.
Mahodaya, that abhyasah cha upayog karte, that that page number some 127 or 120, 128. Down it is there abhyasah. Cha iti avyayam prayunchya vakyani punaha likhantu. That also you can practice. No?
See, if we focus on cha, which is very simple, you cannot cover it. If you have any question, yes, I can do that. What is there? Okay, because you asked, let us cover 1, 2, 3. Okay. Cha idi avyayam prayujya vakyani punaha likhantu. Using cha, again, you vakyani punaha, you again write it. Means maybe you have to write it correctly. Udaharanam yatha Mohanaha Shyamaha Giridharaha Krishnasya Anyani Namani Santi. Mohanaha Shyamaha Giridharaha Cha Krishnasya Anyani Namani Santi. Okay. So in that example, Cha was absent. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, so that is not exactly correct first line, because Mohanaha Shyamaha Giridharaha Krishnasya Anyani, that is not wrong. You can tell like that. But it is more correct to say Mohanaha Shyamaha Giridharaha Krishnasya Anyani Namani Santi. Same way, Pita Mata Pidamaha Atra Upavishanti. You just add cha. Pida Mata Pidamaha cha Atra. Only thing you have to note is what is referred. Here it is referred Pita, Mata, and Pitamaha. Pitamaha means what? The grandfather. Okay. Mata Maha means mother's mother. Mata, okay. Pitamaha means
Father's one.
Yeah, father. Pitamaha.
Father's
grandfather.
Pitamaha.
Yeah. So all these three Upavishanti. So you have to understand the context.
Got it.
And then
Got it.
That's it. So Kagaha, Pikaha, Shukaha, Agashe, Santi. These are all there. So you know it is referring to Kaga, Pika, and Shuka. So you have to add Kagaha, Pikaha, Shukaha, Cha, Agashe, Santi. So everything they have given an example, and then accordingly you write it.
Okay.
Okay,
Mahodaye? Kakaha, Pikaha, Cha, Shukaha, Akashe, Santi, or Kakaha, Pikaha, Shukaha, Cha, Akashe, Santi.
Kagaha, Pikaha, Shukaha, Cha, Akashe, Santi. So that was the focus. That is what I was telling. In English, you say before. Sanskritam, you use cha at the end of all the samuham, all the grouping, all the participants of the group, you specify, and then at the end you say cha. So you didn't listen maybe while I was talking. That is the specialty.
First I missed Mahodaya. I'm sorry, I joined late. I mean, but here first sentence, Mohanaha, Shamaha, Giridharaha, Cha, Krishna is there, no? After Cha also one more name is there, right?
Yeah, that is the point. Here you have to understand. Krishnasya is not Krishnaha. Krishnasya means Krishnas, of Krishna. These are Krishna's other names, okay, which are Mohanaha, Shyamaha, Giridharaha, Cha. So you have to understand what is referred. It is not just like you see a name Krishna, then you fit there. No. It is telling Krishna's other names are, then you are telling what are they? Mohanaha, Shyamaha, Giridharaha, Cha. Understood?
Got it, yeah.
Yeah, that is why you have to understand what is being told here. So, Pita, Mata, Pita, Mahaha, that is straightforward. Atra Upavishanti, they are all sitting here. Kagaha, Pikaha, Shukaha, Cha, Akashe, Santi, they are all in the sky. That's all straightforward.
Got it.
You can also say Pita Cha, Mata Cha, Pidamaha, Atra upavishanti. You can insert in between also. Okay, that's not wrong. But that's not usually, it's not usually done like that.
If we insert in between, like last word, it won't come, right, sir? For last word, pitamaha cha,
Even there
pitamaha.
you can, that's also possible. You can say kagaha cha, pikaha cha, shukaha cha, akashe santi. That's also correct. You can put only two, kagaha cha, pikaha cha, shukaha, akashe santi. You can put only one also, kagaha cha, pikaha, shukaha, akashe santi. They are not wrong. Okay, because it's Sanskritam. You can put the cha is put in the beginning, and that means what? You know, Sanskritam, you can jumble order, right? You follow me?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So you can, so cha can be only one in the middle somewhere. Cha can be at the end. That's the normal convention. That is more beautiful to understand also. You can put two chas, you can put three chas. No problem. Everything is correct. But convention and everybody understands easily is this one. So always follow this. But other one also is correct. I just want to mention. Astu.
Dhanyavada.
Okay, no problem. Idanim dvayam trayam cha. These two usages. Actually, ekaha, ekaha, dvau, trayaha. These are pullinga forms. Okay. But Sanskritam has a way of, has a lot of different ways of forming words using different pratyayas and all. So this is another way. Dvayam, trayam is equivalent to dvau and trayaha. Okay. Or if it is pullingam, it is equivalent to dve, trini, or dve, tisraha, or that one also is correct. So all these things you can replace with, two can be replaced with dvayam, three can be replaced with trayam. Advantage is always ekavachanam. Okay, that is the main advantage. So look at here. Rameshaha, Umeshaha cha Kritataha. Same thing, same word as previously we used. Ramesh and Umesha are playing. So I want to refer them as balakau, means two boys. So I have to say dvau balakau kritataha. That's how you will use. Instead of that, you can say balaka dvayam kritati. Okay, so when I say balaka dvayam, I am saying as they two form together as a group, a single entity, balaka dvayam. Two together, balaka dvayam. So it is considered as a singular together. Okay, balaka dvayam. Then I have to use kritati. Balaka dvayam kritati. That is the point if you use that dvayam. Similarly, trayam. Rameshaha, Umeshaha. Oh, Leela should not be there. I will correct it. Okay, imagine Leela is not there. Rameshaha, Umeshaha, Maheshaha cha kritanti. So what happens? That's equivalent to say Trayaha balakaha kridanti. Three boys are playing. This is a normal way of writing. It's not. This is also normal, but this is one way of writing. But this is if you want to make it as a unit, three together, then you say balagatrayam kritati. Because when you say balagadrayam or balagatrayam, even though there are three, but these three together formed as a unit, and we are representing as together as a group, one. So then it has to be kritati. That is the main point you have to remember. It has to be singular. So then you consider it as a singular word. Then wherever you use, it has to follow singular rules. That's why it became kritati. Balakatrayam asti, not santi. Balakaha kridanti. But balagatrayam kritati. Balakaha santi. Balagatrayam asti.
This is only for 3, only up to 3 only.
No. You can use for Balaga Chaturtham, all these things. Normally, these two are used. Okay, Dvayam and Trayam.
Okay.
You can use other also. Okay, up to 4. This is a little out of syllabus. Up to 4 is having all the lingas. Okay, Ekaha, Eka, Ekam. Okay, Dve. No, yeah.
Dvau,
Dvau, dve, dve. Dvau, dve, dve. Okay. Then trayaha, tisraha, trini. Chatvaraha, chatasraha, chatvari. Afterwards, there is no linga bheda. Pancha pandavaha, pancha balikaha, pancha kantukam. Everything is pancha. Shad, everything will go like that. Afterwards, no variation. Pancha Pandavaha, Pancha Balikaha, everything is Pancha. Pancha doesn't change. Shad, Sapta, everything will go like that. Sapta Swaraha. Okay, Saptarshayaha. Okay, so
Pancha Pandavaha Vanam Gachanti or Gachati.
because Pancha Pandavaha Gachanti.
Gachanti.
Yeah. So that there we are not changing. Pancha onwards, there is no change. Pancha onwards, this is not applicable up to 4 because there is no Linga Bheda, right?
Okay.
So here there are changes. So you can use Balaga Trayam or Baliga Trayam, everything you can use. Okay. So even Linga will not affect this Dvayam Trayam. So normally you will be using for Dvayam and Trayam is what you normally come across. Udaharanam Pashyantu Prasthana Trayam. Sanadana Dharmasya Prasthana Trayam Kim. Bhagavad Gita, Upanishad, Brahma Sutram Cha. What was that? Sanadana Dharmasya Prasthana Trayam. Okay, these are Prasthana Trayam of Sanadana Dharma. I'm just my, I was thinking what to give. So Sabha Dvayam, you know, Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. So suppose you imagine people all were talking Sanskritam. Sometimes they want to refer, oh, it has to, the bill has to pass in both places. Sabha Dvayam api, Sabha Dvayam, what is the word? Uttirnam avashyakam. Okay, Sabha Dvayam api asmagam bill patrika, whatever. Bill patrika uttirnaha bhavet. It has to be passed. Sabha Dvayam api uttirnam bhavet. Like that, and if you imagine everybody were talking Sanskrit, it would have been very nice. I'm sure this will be the one they will use. They will not use Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha, Cha, because this is smaller and it is very easily flowing. So Sabha Dvayam Uttirnam Bhavet. Okay. So these two are more commonly used. This is again, I'm just, whatever I talked, I have explained here. Abhyasaha. You can create your own. Anybody wants to create your own? Api? Dani? Do you want to create? Can anybody say any word? Just you can use any Balakaha or somebody. Then say any verb we use.
Chhatradvayam.
Munitrayam. Mahodaya, Munitrayam.
Munitrayam. Chhatradvayam, na, Chhatradvayam.
Chhatradvayam.
Because you have to take Pratipadikam. Okay, Chatraha is the word. So Pratipadikam kim? Chatra. Chatrana. Oh, you can say yeah, girls. Okay, chatratrayam. Okay, you can use chatradvayam. Chatradvayam patati. Chatradvayam patati. Patanti na patati. This is the main thing. If they ask an exam, they will be looking whether you are making mistake. Palakadvayam kritanti or kritati. Which one you will write? This is the only thing. Otherwise, there is nothing more in it.
Okay.
So there's an example here, Mahodaya. It says, Saha Pradhamam, Tvam Dvitiyam, Aham Trutiyam. All the three has to go together, right? Cha will come later, and at the end it says Praptavantaha. Is not Praptavanti, because after three it should come.
Which is, where are you?
129, fourth one.
129. Saha Prathamam, that one?
Yes. Saha Pradhamam, Tvam Dvitiyam, Aham Trutiyam, Pratavantaha.
Yeah, so Aham Sah Praptavantaha. Saha Prathamam, Tvam Ditiyam, Aham Tritiyam. So here the implication is not Saha, Tvam and Aham, Tritiyam. Okay. So Prathamam, Dvitiyam, Tritiyam, Sthanam, Praptavantha. Yeah, so this is not Cha will change. Cha will become Santihi. Cha will Bahuvajanam will. Don't confuse with this one. This one I have written Cha Kritanti. Hello. Right? That will change. I am only telling Dvayam Trayam will not change, will be singular, not this one. This is past tense. Praptavantaha is past tense. If you want to say present tense, Praptavanti.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because we did not learn everything, so you will come across, when you do many exercises, you will come across some usages which you did not study, so you just take it that way. So if you want to say Praptavanti is the present tense, Praptavantaha is past tense. They all got first place, second place, third place. Cha Praptavantaha. It has to be Bahuvajanam, Santi, Kritanti. So that, like here.
Right.
Okay. Yeah. Only Dvayam Trayam will be Prathama Vibhakti. Agadam?
Yes, Mahodaya.
Okay. Api, Idanim, we are going to again Dvidiya Vibhakti. Okay. Before that, I want you to refresh this. So the way we are going to go in this throughout the year is, I told you previously, the whole structure of the study is you need to know all these 7 vibhaktis. There are 8 vibhaktis. One is Sambodhana. It is just like Prathama Vibhakti, little change. So we don't need to focus there. Okay. All the other 7 vibhaktis. Prathama Vibhakti, Dvitiya, Tritiya, Chaturthi, Panchami, Shashti, Saptami. 7 vibhaktis. Okay. We are going to study. And we are going to, this is not exhaustive, but this is very typical representative of the words, whichever, if you know, I'm telling, Akaranda, Ramaha, lot of words you can derive, and they will all follow the same thing. Similarly, Akaranda, Ikaranda, Ukaranda, Rikaranda, we will study. Strilingam will be little more. Akaranta, Ikaranta, Ikaranta, Ukaranta, Rikaranta. This Ukaranta you may not come across. It's very rare, but we are just listing there. A, E, and all these things will come very regularly. Okay. And in Nabusagam, mainly A will come, but these are all not ruled out. U will not come much, but E can come. Anyway, So this table, I am again bringing it up so that you be prepared. We are going to use this as a table. Prathama Vibhakti we learned. Now what will happen is, we will take individual page. We will take, okay, let it be like this. We will take this one, okay, and then this will have how many? 7 forms. Ramaha, Ramau, Ramaha. Ramaha will become Ramam. Rama will not change in Ditiya. Rama will become Raman. So that means what? I have to take this first fellow, then I will put a table. And in this month, I am learning only Ditiya. So it will have 2 lines. Once we complete Ditiya Vibhakti, when we learn Tritiya Vibhakti, 1 more line will be filled in. So imagine having a 7 by 3, 21 like this, 1, 2, 3, 21 cells. So we are only in the first cell we completed, this one. Second cell we are completing today. And then we will complete similarly for all of them. So then we will, once we learn Tritiya, 3rd line will be filled. So like that, imagine you will have 1 table for Ramaha, or Rama is a representative example. It's Akaranta Pullinga. Then for Hari, similarly, we will follow another table. Like that, you can imagine each of them will have a table with 7 rows. Column will be 3 always, because Ekavajanam, Divajanam, Bahuvajanam. This is the structure. So because of that, you be familiar with this, and you can refer this. Well, if you refer this and then go to textbook, it all will make sense and it will be very focused. It will be easy. You will not be bewildered by seeing a lot of words. You will always have, oh, I know it's Akara and the Pullinga, Ramaha. So then immediately remember Ramaha, Ramau, Ramaha. Ditiya Vibhakti, I am coming to that. You can derive it easily. Everything you can, and that's the way everybody will learn. So, Atra Pashyatu. So I am just listing same thing what we learned before. For Akaranda Pullingam, Pratipadikam is Rama, because Rama ending with A, it is Akaranda Pullingam. These are all Pullingam. Because Hari is ending in E, Hari is Ikaranda. Like that, Ukaranda, Rikaranda. These 4. In these 3 is very common. This also you need to know, at least for exam. This also will come, but mainly Pida, Brada, Neta, Karta, like that 4, 5 only you will come across. But still you need to know. These are all, second Vibhakti is really easy. I will come to that. Okay, same way we need to refresh Strilingam and then Napunsaka-lingam. Now I'm not going into that. Okay? Detail, I don't want to repeat it. But I'm just giving you so that you are prepared what is coming. Okay, this is what's coming. Pullingaha, Pashyantu. What I did is, just like I told before, I took Ramaha, Akara and the Pullinga representative example, and I formed 2, the table I filled 2 of them. Next month or after this Tritiya, when I go, I will add 1 more column and it will have 3. Like that, this is a growing table. Okay, by the end of all this year, you will have for Ramaha 1 table with 7 rows. Similarly, Harihi. It's not difficult, it's really easy. Okay, so let's go and see what Ramaha is in stock for us. Ramaha, Ramau, Ramaha, you have learned. Now, what is Ditiya Vibhakti Ekavajanam? For your purpose, almost all of them it's very easy, just put am. But there are exceptions. But whatever normally we come across in studies, just put am. Ramaha, Ramam, just add am. Harihi, Harim. Guruhu, Gurum. Pita, Pitaram. Okay, Mahila, Mahilam. Just put am. So that way, Ekavajanam Ditiya form is very easy. There are exceptions which you may not study, and so that's fine. Your thing will be almost always following up. Okay. Pitaram is little different. Okay, the Rigarantha little different. Pita, it's not Pitam, it will be Pitaram. Okay. Next is very important. This is a universal rule. This will never change. Any Dvivachanam will always hold same. Prathama Vibhakti and Dvitiya Vibhakti of any word will be same. Okay, Hari will be always Hari. So if you know Prathama Vibhakti form, blindly copy, that will be the Dvitiya Vibhakti. That is always true, any word. So that is another thing. So you don't need to be really mugging up anything here. First one, you know, you just put Tritiya, look at here, Rama, see, always take Pratipadikam. And Pratipadikam is easy. Most of the places, if it is Visarga, just remove Visarga. What is remaining is Pratipadikam. So Rama has become Raman. So what happened there? Just Pratipadikam plus an. So any word, Ramaha, Raman. Okay. Now let me ask Vrikshaha. What will be?
Vrikshan.
Vrikshan. Then Dharmaha.
Dharman.
Dharman. So that's very easy. Okay. Then you know how to practice this. You don't have to mug it up. So it will come. If you learn this way, it will always stay with you very easy. Now look at it. Everybody is same thing. There is nothing more to learn. Harihi, I told Harim. Okay,
Mahodaya.
just put him. Vadatu?
Mahodaya, just a point to clarify. Ramaha, Ramau, Ramaha, and Ramam means what? For Rama, or it is Rama's?
Okay, Ramam means, okay, let me give an English example. English,
Yeah.
it is followed, okay. I am here, okay, he is there, okay. Now, I am looking at him, looking at that person, he, okay. How will I say? I am looking at him, okay. That is called accusative form, okay. That's so it's just like a karma pada rupam. Okay. So you are not in the last class, that's why you are, but I can just in a nutshell I can tell you. Okay. So what it is karma pada form. So both Ramaha and Sita. Rama is looking at Sita. So how will I say? Ramaha pashyati. Rama is looking.
Okay.
Kim pashyati, whom? Or kam pashyati, whom is looking? Sitam.
Sitam. Okay.
Yeah. So that way Sanskritam will change into karma pada form. Now if Sita is looking at Rama, Sita pashyati. So Sita is karta, means subject.
Okay.
Okay. And object is Rama. So it will become Ramam.
Okay. Object. Okay.
Yeah. In your own language also this is there. You just observe. It's not same, right?
Okay.
It changes. Yeah. Form changes. Because we don't learn in a structural way, as a grammatical way, our language, you don't observe it. You just use it. But when you think back in your own language, it is there. Okay. English and all, they have separated using articles. And in like that. That is not Sanskritam way. And many Indian language. Hindi also is like English to some extent. Uska, usme, ka, ke, ki, ko, me, per se. They use all these type of articles to represent karma pada form. That's not the way Sanskritam is. That's not the way many Indian languages is. They don't put bring another guy and put nearby and say at that, in that, with that. That's not the way Sanskritam. Sanskritam will change, same fellow, it will change like this. Okay, that way you can take it. Okay. That is the way. So Ramaha will become Ramam.
Dhanyavad.
Yeah, that is what karma pada form. Okay, karma pada means Dvitiya Vibhakti, one and the same. It's just like a different point of view you are looking at it. That's it. Again, some people may think, what is this karma padam? It's just two ways of two views. Suppose in cricket, somebody put the ball outside the line, somebody will say boundary. Some orthodox fellow will say it's a boundary. Somebody in the gallery will say it's a 4. For him, is in the form of scores he is talking. So he says, oh, it's a 4, it's a 6. But a little more orthodox commentator will say it's a boundary. So he looks at it like a vibhakti. Boundary can be something like a vibhakti form. But the other guy is telling 4. So he is looking at a different point of view of same thing and say it's a karma pada form. Because here somebody is being acted upon. So Rama became Ramam. Okay? If it is Sita, it is Sita. That's what karma padam or Didya Vibhakti is. It's one and the same, but different way of saying the thing. So then Didya Vibhakti will be same, Rama will become Raman. So the only thing you need to know is this one only. Okay? In Didya Vibhakti. This will not change for any of the word in any lingam, nothing. Everywhere throughout Sanskritam, Didya Vibhakti, Prathama and Didya Vibhakti of Dvivachanam will be same. This is only where you have to be a little carefully observing what is happening. So Rama become Raman. Now look at Harihi. Same rule. Harihi become Harim. Hari will not change Hari. Harayaha, it is not related to here. Again, don't confuse. Hari, it is coming from here. From where? It is coming from the Pratipatigam. Harihi plus in. Because it ended in E, then you are putting in always. In. But before that, you just look at how Pratipadigam ended. It ended in E. It will always need to be Dirgha form. So Hari and put in. Hari. Rama ended in A and then you put a Dirgha on. Raman. Hari, Hari. Same way, Guruhu, Gurum. Guru itself. Now Guru is ending in U. Guru. Okay, that's how it is. So it all will become easy if you remember this way. Pita, Pitarau, Pitaraha, you know. So I told you this is a little different. They don't say Pitam, they say Pitaram. Pitarau, this will not change. Now this is Rikaranda, so it will be little bit Pitru is the Pratipatikam. So Pitru will become Dirgha Pitrun. Then always you have to put in. And before that, whatever ending Pratipadigam, you have to Dirgha form. Pitrun. Any question? Or clear?
Yes.
So in our language, there's a pratyayam. So we don't say anything pratyayam in Sanskrit, like im, which are coming here. Like first time Ramam, and then Harim, im. So we don't say that there are like pratyayams, like to remember.
If you ask that, the whole Sanskritam, every word is derived from pratyaya only, but not the way you think. It's not Rama immediately became Ramam. There is a process here. This will be, this Visarga will be, it will become Ramas. Then it will undergo some Vigarna Pratyaya and then it will become Ramam. Yes, Pratyaya is there. Everything is Pratyaya and derived from Pratyaya, but not the direct way you see. Rama immediately doesn't become Ramam. It has to undergo 2-3 steps and become Ramam. That is beyond our scope. That's exactly what Paniniya Vyakaranam students will learn. Okay, that's all what I was telling in Panini earlier in the class, I think last class. What he did is Maheshwara Sutrani is there. Okay, I talked about Maheshwara Sutrani. So he got it as a revelation as Maheshwara Sutrani. Maheshwara Sutrani is the same as our Akshara Mala, represented little different way as a sutra. Then he is giving sutras. Sutras means formulas. How different words are coming, what are the rules. These are all behind this. You have to learn Paniniya Sutram to understand how some things are derived and coming this form. That's not our scope, and even anybody learning Sanskritam will not go there. And that is done by people after mastering Sanskritam. Those who are very interested in Paniniya Vyakaranam, they will go and learn and understand it. You don't need it to, if your interest is to know, read Bhagavad Gita, all these things, you don't need it. But that's how it is. So it is pratyayas, but not the way you think. In your local language, maybe direct become. Everything is pratyaya only, no doubt, you are right. But don't think Ramaha immediately became Rama. There is some process. Just like in mathematics, you see, they put how this happened, they put 2-3 steps and final answer. Like that, most of the time there will be 2-3 steps. And those are the steps based on Panini's rules. Okay. What Panini did is what he did not invent any rule. He took everything, whatever he saw people talking, he understood everything, and then he came up with some sutras which is perfectly fitting. Everything he says, the sutra means what? Formula. His approach is minimum letters, one sutra will be there. So to understand that sutra only, you will learn the Paniniya Vyakaranam. Anyway, that's a different thing. So I hope you are clear about this process. This is a general process. It will hold good for others also, but it will not be in and all, but this general process will hold good. Value will be little different. So this I am giving an example. Ramaha vriksham pashyati. Okay, Rama is seeing a vriksham. Ramaha vrikshau pashyati. So now Rama is seeing vriksha. So suppose this was vrikshaha, vrikshaha, vrikshau, vrikshaha, vriksham, vrikshau, vrikshan. Is it not? Because vrikshaha is similar word like Ramaha. Both are ending in a. So both are akaranta pullinga words. So vrikshaha became vriksham because there is only one. Now there are two vriksha. So it will be whatever corresponding to vriksha. Here it will be what? Vrikshau. Vrikshau. Now what will be the, if there are more than two, what will be this?
Vrikshan.
Vrikshan. So Ramaha vrikshan pashyati. Again, you have to be very clear and clear your understanding. This pashyati is based on subject. Ramaha is subject, not here. Okay. So now, what is this? Okay, here, same thing. Here I used for both of them same because I can use both same. That's why I used Munim and Guru. Bhaktaha Munihi, okay? Instead of Hari, I put Muni. It's same. Munihi, Muni, Muneha, Munim, Muni, Munin. Okay? So in order to make this more sense, because it's Muni, I cannot say Hari. So I said Bhaktaha Munim Namati. Okay? So look at here, Karmavata form, Titiya form, Munim. So Munihi, Munim. Another mistake you can make is you may put it into this side. No. Okay, this is Harihi. Okay, so Munim. So same way, Guru, if I consider this as a Guru, I will say Gurum Namati. Now I see two Munis coming. What will I do? Bhaktaha Muni Namati. So this means two Munis. Bhaktaha is saluting two Munis. Okay. And if both are his gurus, Bhaktaha Guru Namati. Okay, this usage will be little less because most of in life you will come across one or many, but you need to know this. Suppose he is coming across multiple gurus or multiple munis. Simple, same way. Muni, it will become Munin. Guru, if it is Guru, Gurun. So Bhaktaha Munin Namati. Bhaktaha Gurun Namati. Next time somebody may make mistake, Bhaktaha Muni Namanti. No, this is not the thing. This is the person, Bhaktaha. He is the one who is acting. So he has to be with corresponding to this. Bhaktaha Namati. He may salute one or multiple, that doesn't change Kriya, because Kriya is done by he and he is single. So Bhaktaha Namati. Kam Namati, Kim Namati, Munin Namati or Guru Namati. Okay? Now I am just taking Rikaranta, Pitra. Okay, Pratipadikam is Pitra. Same thing. Because I have to make a sentence which is more appropriate. Instead of Pita, I took Prata, brother. Prata, Pratarau, Prataraha, Prataram, Pratarau, Pratrun. Okay. So Bhimaha. Suppose Bhimaha. Bhima is a good cook. I believe everybody is aware of it, right? Bhima is a good cook. So what is he doing? He's teaching others. So he's teaching first one brother only, suppose. Bhimaha Bhrataram. I want to say Pachakam. So he's teaching cooking. Bhimaha Bhrataram Pachakam Pathayati. He's teaching brother cooking. Both are in Karma Pada form. Kam Patayadi, Bradaram Patayadi. Kim Patayadi, Pachaka Vishayam. Pachakam Patayadi. Now he's teaching Arjuna and Dharmaputra. Two of them together, he's calling his side and telling them, okay, observe what I'm doing. So Bhimaha Bhatarau Pachakam Patayati. Okay, because there are two of them. Now, if he calls Nakula, Sahadeva, everybody together, ask them, be in the line, just observe me, then Bhimaha Bhratrun Pachakam Pathayati. Clear? So everything is very simple. This one is simple. Once again, just put Am if you want Agavajanam. Vivajanam will not change for any, even any linga also will not change. Bahuvajanam, look at Pratipadikam and then lengthen it at the end, Antapadam, Andaswara, Raman. Harihi is E. Now it has to be Dirga, Hari, and then put L in Hari. Guru, Guru. Pita, Vidur. How will be Shishu? How will be Shishu will be? Bahuvajana Rupam, Ditiya Vibhakti. Shishuhu. Shishun. Shishun. Okay. Oh, Harihi, Guruhu, Shishuhu. Yeah. Avagadam, now we can proceed.
Mahodaya. Mahodaya, in the last example, Bhimaha Bhratran Pachakam Patayati means there are two objects. Can we understand like that? Bhrataran is one object. Pachakam means cooking. That also has got that. That has also become an object wherein we are using Pachakam.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah. Okay. That is depending on real life situation. Okay. Let me give you an example. Then it will be clear. This doubt may come in future also. So here what is happening is Pachakam is teaching cooking. It's a single thing. Okay.
Okay.
So it has to be Pachakam. It doesn't change.
Okay.
I'll give you another example. Mahilaha, everybody is going to Mahilaha Gachanti. Kutra Gachanti? Nadyam Gachanti. Okay. Or Sarovaram, lake. Imagine that's a good water. Okay. Olden time in Grama, in the village. And they drink the lake water, suppose. So then what will you say? Mahilaha Jalam Pipanti. Jalam. One, because everybody is drinking Jalam. Okay. One Jalam. Belonging to one big Sarovaram lake. But everybody is using one Jalam. So one entity. Okay. Now think about it. Bhaktaha Nadinam jalam, okay, jalani anayati. Suppose there is a bhaktaha, he is going around India, he takes from Ganga, then whatever, Ganga, maybe Kaveri, Krishna, Narmada, he goes all these places and he wants to collect water from all these one. They are different waters. So you have to say bhaktaha jalani anayati, bringing. Anayati means bringing, okay? Bhaktaha is singular and his anayati is singular. Bhaktaha anayati. Kim anayati? Jalani. Jalam is navusagam. So jalani is plural because he is bringing different water. So they are different. So it depends on the real life situation. So here, Pachakam, he is cooking. He is showing one cooking. He's not showing multiple cookings. That's why this is Pachakam. Okay? So it depends on the situation and you have to use the proper way. Sometimes it will change. Suppose these were different things, then sometimes it will be, it could change.
Mahoday, if he would have taught many variety of dishes, then it will be Pachakau.
No, it is not dishes. It's a process of cooking.
Oh.
Bhojanam na, Pachakam is a process of cooking process. He is showing cooking. He can show 1%, he can show 100%. What he's doing is one cooking process. So it's Pachakam. Agadam?
Mahoday.
Okay. Now, so now what we did is Pullinga padanam vibhakti rupani is what we see. Okay. Now Strilingam, same process. So like what are the possibilities? Strilingam, we covered A, E, U, R, Pullingam. Okay, these 4. Now Strilingam has 6 of them. In this, A, E is very important. A, E. This also, it's not that rare, but these 3 is more common, and this also. This Vadhu, it may be much rare, but you need to know. This one is important because of Mata. Otherwise, it doesn't have much other words, at least whatever we normally come across. But Mata can come here and there, so you need to know that. And you have to respect Mata. Okay, so this is what you have to relate to that. That's why I went there. So this is Akaranta, this is Ikaranta, this is Hraswa, Ikaranta, Ukaranta, Ukaranta, Rikaranta. What is Pratipadika Mata?
Matri.
Trina, Matru.
Matra.
Matru, Pita, Pitru, Brada, Bratru, Karta, Kartru, Neta, Netru. These are the common words you will come across. Okay? So, Atra Pashyato, Lata, Late, Lataha. This already you know. Now, same rule. All this Divajanam, you can forget it. Same thing. Okay? All this same. So, you don't have to remember it. Same thing. And Ekavajanam, mute please. Somebody is talking. Okay? So, this one, Ekavajanam, I told you in all the forms, just add It's not a foolproof law, but 98-99% it will be fine. And whatever we normally use, you won't get the other one. If somebody gives, it may be a rare thing. So Lata, Lata. Udaharana means Adaha, Idam, Purnamadaha. That's a Nabusagam. Purnamidam. That one is an example. That will change. But like that, you will not come across in the learning stages and all such words. Okay, Lata, Latam, Nadi, Nadim. I'm just putting whatever takes same thing. So in Trilingam, normally there is no Visargaha. So Pratipatikam and Prathama Vibhakti Ekavachana Rupam normally is same. Here Matihi is there, so it is Mati without Visarga. So Mati will become Matim. Nadi will become Nadim. You are just adding Lata, Latam. Enuhu, remove Nishkasaram Karotu. Kim Nishkasaram Karaniyam? This Visargaha. What is remaining? Dhenu. Then put Dhenum. Vathu, Vathum. Mata. This is a little different, just like Pita, Pitaram. Mata, Mataram. So, like this, you know, the Ekavachana Rupam, just by putting Divachanam, we already know. Now comes this one. So, this is the main thing always you have to observe what some changes. Lo Lataha. So, if it is Aha, then again it will be Aha. Okay. So, in this case of in the form that we are dealing with all this here, you only need to put Visarga for all of them. Visarga with a Dirga. Here it was Dirga plus in. Here Dirga plus Visarga. So here already there is a Visarga, so there is no change. So both are same. Lata, Lataha. Lata is already Dirga, so you don't need to put again Dirga. Just put Visarga Lataha. So Pratipadikam plus Dirga Visargaha. So that because of that, both are same. Nadi already Dirga, then just put a Visarga Nadihi. Matihi is Hraswa. So first you have to put Dirga for Mati, then put Visarga Matihi. Dhenuhu is Hraswa. So observe this. This is Hraswa. This is Dirgha, this is Dirgha. So first you have to put Dirgha form, Dhenu, Dhenuhu. Vadhu is already Dirgha, so same thing, Vadhuhu. Now comes Mata, Mata Pratipadikam is Matru, Matru, you lengthen it, Matru. That's why there are two. One is only one. If it is two, this is Matru, Dirgha. Matruhu. That's the thing. Okay. Avagadam? Samshaya अस्ति वा? Astu. Agrimam gachamaha? Okay. We'll go next one. This is the most interesting thing. Navumsagam again. There is nothing to be done. Prathama Vibhakti complete all form will completely repeat it. So anywhere, any Navumsagam, anywhere in the world in Sanskritam, Prathama Vibhakti and Dvitiya Vibhakti will be same. Not only Divajanam, everything. Ekavajanam and Ekavajanam also same. Divajanam also same. Bahuvajanam also will be same. So Navumsagam, if you know Prathama Vibhakti, ditto, same copy will be the Dvitiya Vibhakti. So that way, you don't need to remember anything about Navumsagalika. Clear? Idanim kinchit abhyasam kurmaha. So take this book, Bhasha Praveshaha. Are you clear so far? So Bhasha Praveshaha, 25th lesson and 86th page. Page number 86. Pada Sankhya Panchavimshatihi, 25th.
Gitopadesha Prasangaha.
No. Above that. Oh, 24, sorry. So 86. Yeah. Are you seeing this? 86?
Yeah.
Vinayji, Bhavan Patatu.
Dvitiyah.
So based on whatever we learned, we are just going into exercises. Okay. You are not ready. Then who is ready?
Dvitiya vibhakti.
Okay, Prasad ji, patatu.
द्वितीया विभक्ति पश्यन्तु उच्चौ पठन्तु च छात्रः
उच्चैः पठन्तु
उच्चैः पठन्तु च छात्रः अस्ति ग्रन्थम् अस्ति ग्रन्थः अस्ति छात्रः ग्रन्थं पठति
So grantha changed to grantham.
युवकः कवितां लिखति बालिका लेखनीं क्रीणाति शिक्षकः विद्यालयं गच्छति युवकः घटीं पश्यति महिला मन्दिरं गच्छति एषः भगवद्गीतां स्मरति सा श्लोकं जानाति
अस्तु पर्याप्तम् इदानीं सुप्रजा जी
महोदय
विनय जी पठतु
ओके अहं रोटिकां खादामि शिशुः दुग्धं पिबति पर्यटकः नगरीं पश्यति बालिका गुरुं पृच्छति
Mother, what is the page number of that book?
86.
Okay, thank you.
भक्तः गणपतिम् अर्चति.
So all these things were ekavachana roopam. Duktam, Nagarim, Gurum, Ganapatim. So those are all very simple. Kadi became Kadim, Vidyalayaha became Vidyalayam, Rotika became Rotikam, Guruhu became Gurum, like that. Slokaha, Slokam. Danim Padmaraji Patato, Agrimam.
एतानि रूपाणि उच्चैः पठन्तु प्रथमा विभक्ति बालकः बालकं बालकौ बालकान्.
So what will be, can you say both Prathama Vibhakti and Dutiya Vibhakti of Balakaha? They have given only Dutiya Vibhakti.
Yeah. बालकः बालकौ बालकाः बालकं बालकौ बालकान्.
Okay, this is the way you need to learn in your memory, okay? Not only Dutiya Vibhakti. This will be just like that. Together. Balakaha, balakau, balakaha, balakam, balakau, balakan. Balika.
Balika, balikam, balike, balikaha.
No, put it the other way. Tell both.
Okay. Balika, balike, balikaha. Balikam, balikam, balike, balikan.
Balikaha.
Balikaha. Lekani, lekani, lekyau, lekinam, lekinam. No, I'm sorry.
Prathama Vibhakti
lekan.
vadatu. Prathama Vibhakti vadatu.
Okay. Lekani.
Lekani, lekanyau, lekanyaha.
Lekanyaha. Lekinim, lekinyau, lekani.
Lekanihi.
Lekanihi.
Don't forget Visargaha. Pustakam.
Pustakam. Pustakam. Actually, it's Napumsakalingam. So, Pustakam.
Navamsakalingam, it will be same.
It will be same.
Yeah, Pustakam, Pustake, Pustakani. So, it will be the
Again.
same thing. Pustakam, Pustake, Pustakani.
Uttamam. Idanim kaha vadati? Ashaji, can you try?
Yes, I will try. And this is Abhyasaha.
I will give you first a clue so that you can understand.
Okay.
Koshthakatarena Dvitiya vibhaktim prayujya vakyani purayantu. Based on Koshtaka. Koshtaka means table. Using Dvitiya vibhakti, fill up the vakya or fill up the sentence wherever there is a gap. Udaharanam pashyatu. You have a lot of words there. So you look at what is take a subject, take a kriya, and then take the suitable object and put it in the object form. Udaharanam, chatra.
Prayujya means?
Using. Prayogam, prayujya, prayogayati. Okay. Prayujya, that's again Lyabandha Rupam. All these things are again your pratyayas. So these are all different ways of expressing. So chatraha is subject, and then pathati is the verb. Now kim pathati, you ask yourself. Chatraha pathati. Kim pathati? Patham pathati. Now think that column, there is pataha, pathav, pathaha. Suppose he is studying two pathas. How it will become? Chatraha pathav patati. And if it is a lot of lessons he is learning, chatraha pathan patati. Now take the second one, sambatakau. Okay. That is the next one.
Patrika.
Vayam.
Patrika.
No. Sambatakau. There are two people. Okay. Sambatakaha. There are two people. They are Sambatakau.
Sampadakau Patrika Preshayataha.
Patrikam. That's the main point.
Oh, Patrikan. Okay.
You have to put it in Karmavada form.
Okay.
Right? Titaha anti preshayataha. Because Sambatakau is Sambatakaha, Sambatakau, Sambatakaha. Okay. So Sambatakau is what? Two people. Okay. Dual. Sambatakau preshayataha. They are sending it. Okay. Kim? Patrikam.
Persons.
Now suppose they are sending two letters. So how will it be?
Patrike.
Patrike.
Sambatakau patrike preshayataha. That will not change.
Okay.
Third one.
Sambatakau means what? People.
Patrikaha.
Collecting. Sambadaka, sambadhyam and all means what? Wealth collecting.
Okay. Sambadhyam. Okay.
Yeah. Stamp collector, something like that. Some people who are Sampadakaha. Contextually, it may be somebody who is having something collected the letters. I don't know whether it also refers to, yeah, somebody, some clerk and all, no? Sampadakau. Okay. Tritiyam, Sampadakau.
Sambadakaha.
No. Sampadakau will not change.
It will not change, no?
Yeah.
Patrikaha Preshayataha.
Because they are sending three or more. Vayam?
Patrikaha.
Gatim. Green.
Vayam
Gatim.
Gatim.
Krina.
Gatim. Krinimaha.
What is Krinimaha?
Buying. We are buying.
Okay.
Suppose one family is going and buying Vayam. So there are multiple people, but they are all together buying one clock. Right? So Vayam Ghatim Krinimaha. Suppose Vayam is referring to multiple friends. Each one is buying different ones. And suppose two of them are only two are they buy two of them. So Vayam
Vayam Gatyav
Krinimaha. That will not change because that depends on the subject. Uttamam. Tritiyam Vayam.
Gatyah Krinimaha.
No.
No.
Gatya is Pradama Vibhakti. You have to use Dvitiya Vibhakti Bahuvachana Rupam.
Vayam.
Pratipadikam Kim? Kati. Then you put just Ihi, right? Dirgha form and with Visarga. Katihi. Here? Any question? Is it clear? Not clear? Third one? Vayam Gadihi Krinimaha. So assume there are 3 or more Gadi. Right? Ashaji, are you clear?
Yes, yes, I'm there. I'm trying to look and understand.
You are not responding, so. Anyway, last one.
Yeah,
Gaika.
It is Gatti, Gatyo, and Gatyah. Three, right?
Yeah, that is Pradama Vibhakti. The whole subject is Dvidiya Vibhakti. Right? What is being brought? Karma Pada form you have to use. So Gatyaha is Pradama Vibhakti Bahuvajanam. You have to use Dvitiya Vibhakti Bahuvajanam Rupa. What is that?
Gatim, Gatyau, Gatti, Ni.
Gatihi.
Gatini. Like Lekani, Lekanyam, and that same thing, no? Same.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Yeah. Now, Gaika, Naika.
Pushpam.
Pushpam Jigrati. Pushpam Jigrati means smelling. Okay. So she is just smelling the Pushpam flower. This is
no change.
Yeah.
Napusakalinga, so no change. Okay.
Yeah. So Naika.
Pushpam. Pushpam. Pushpe. Naika. Naike. That will change again? No, that's a subject, right?
Subject and Kriya will not change.
Subject and Kriya will not change. So Naika Pushpam Jigrati. Naika Pushpe Jigrati. Correct?
Correct.
And Naika Pushpani Jigrati.
Uttamam. So same way.
Everything was Napusakalinga.
You like Samsung?
Because there's no complications.
Naika, that's the name of the person, is it?
No.
Naika means Naika, hero, heroine.
Right? Naika. Okay.
Yeah, film actress are called Naika.
Okay. Fine.
Yeah. But Naika could be any leadership also. Okay. So next one, you can go through it. It is exactly what I have told. You will come across exactly similar words. Sainikaha is exactly like Ramaha. Ramaha, Sainikaha and Mayuraha are like Ramaha. Kavihi, Rishihi is like Harihi. Upadihi also. Shishuhu, Guruhu are similar. Pita, Brata, Neta, they are all Rikarantam. Okay. Now comes Strilingam. Achivakta, Mahila, Mapika. These are Strilingam. And Matihi, everything is Strilingam, but Ikaranta, Matihi, Murtihi. Then comes Ikarantam, Bhagini, Droni. Then Denuhu, Rejuhu. They are similar to Denuhu. The last three are Navumsakam. Balam, Bhavanam, Dati. So you can relate what we learned today and you can derive it yourself. Okay, exactly same thing. You can check it. You read it all once at home. So let it rhyme in your head. Let it become vibrate in your head. That's how you should learn Sanskritam. We are very less using. Imagine the old generation. There was no book. The whole Sanskriti is preserved because of those great people who by-hearted everything. Imagine this is nothing compared to what they did. The big slokas they by-hearted. So whether it is British or anybody comes, nothing can be done because it's inside. Who can take out? You can burn the book. But our process was memorizing. Everybody was memorizing everything and keeping in the head. So nothing can be choraha, choram kartum na sakyate. They cannot steal that from your mind. So that's why it's preserved. So you have to read it and learn it. And then all this you do it yourself. If you want to be thorough and have a good grip on the subject, do this. If you are a little more curious and advanced, you want to be big master, you have to use this book. This is why this book is Vibhakti Vallari. It is only Vibhakti. Okay? And there are a lot of exercises. So Didya Vibhakti full, there will be one exercise, you can do it. Okay. We are already short of time, so it goes very fast. If you are interested, I can go ahead. I have a story, I have a Supashitam. You want a story and Subhashitam or one of them only, or you want to stop now?
No, story we want. Story is good.
Okay. So are you ready? We can finish story in 3 minutes.
Okay.
There is some chat.
Yes, Mahodaya.
Oh, Sneha Rani. Okay, that's fine. Okay. So we'll go through story very quickly. Okay. Kiranji, Patatu Bhavan.
Mahodaya. कृषकस्य कौशलम् एकस्मिन् ग्रामे
means Karshakaha, farmer.
कृषकस्य कौशलम्, the expertise of the krishaka, or he
not expertise, is cunningness or whatever. That's more appropriate. Yeah.
Okay. एकस्मिन् ग्रामे गोपालो नाम कृषकः वसति। कृषिकर्मणा सह प्रभूतं धनं सम्पादयति। एकदा चोराः तस्य धनम् अपहर्तुं निश्चयं कुर्वन्ति। कृषकः पत्नी च रात्रौ चोराणां भाषणं शृणुतः।
Okay. Kim avagatam? Ekasmin grame Gopalo nama Krishakaha vasati. Okay. Ekasmin grame. In one village, Gopala nama. See, Gopalaha nama will become Gopalo nama. Okay. Krishakaha vasati. He lives. There is a farmer called Gopala. Krishi Karmana, with Krishi, this is Tridiya Vibhakti, we will learn it. With Krishi, he acquired Prabhutam, enough Dhanam,
money.
Sampadayati. He became wealthy, he acquired enough Dhanam, wealth. Ekata, once. Choraha means thieves.
Many thieves, yes.
Tasya Dhanam apahartum nischayam kurvanti. His wealth, to steal his wealth, they decided, Nishchayam Kurvanti. They decided to steal his wealth. Krishakaha Patni cha. See, you see the usage. Krishakaha Patni cha. Krishakaha, farmer and wife, Ratrau, in the night, Choranam Pashanam, the dialogue of the thieves. Srunutaha, they are hearing. Look at all the prayogas. These are all we learned. Titaha anti, Srunoti, Srunutaha, Srunwanti. This is Srunuvataha because these are two people. Krishakaha, Patni cha, Srunutaha. So all these things you can make get a feel of it, whatever you are learning by looking at the story. Okay, agree, ma'am? Anybody else want to read it or let him read it? Is there any other?
Can I try, Mahodaya?
Yes, try Karu.
Krishakah upayam chintayati. Saha uchaihi bharyam evam vadati. Grame sarvatra choraha asmakam dhanam sarvam petikayam nidhaya koope nikshipavaha iti.
So if you know, you tell, otherwise I will tell, okay?
Yeah,
Krishaka, you want to?
Farmer, he tries, he thinks of a solution. Upayam, solution. Chintayanti, think.
Yeah.
Saha uchaihi bharyam evam vadati. He tells his wife. Bharyam is wife, right?
Yeah, Bharya is wife. Look at here. Bharyam, right?
Okay.
Karma padam. Saha vatati. Kam vatati, whom? Kam vatati. Bharyam vatati. Here also, these are all avyayas. Evam, this way.
Okay.
Uchaihi, loudly. Okay, agree, ma'am?
Yeah. Grame sarvatra choraha. The village, everybody is
full of thieves. Yeah.
Full of thieves.
Everywhere. Sarvatra is everywhere. Yeah.
Asmakam dhanam sarva petikayam nidhaya koope nikshipavaha. I don't get it.
Okay. Asmagam dhanam, our wealth. Sarvam, all the wealth. Sarvam dhanam. Our all sarvam dhanam, our all wealth. Petikayam, in the box. See, all these things are Dvidiya Vibhakti. Nidhaya, okay, by Nikshepam Karaniyam. That means you by depositing in the box. Koope, Koopaha means well. Okay. Koopa Mandukaha is what? Is the frog in the well.
Well, okay.
Yeah. Koope, in the well. Nikshipavaha. See, look at here. Vavaha. Ami, Avaha, Amaha. This is two people. So, Nikshipavaha. If it was three people, Nikshipamaha. If it was one, Nikshipami. So, this is a good katha. Whatever we learned, everything is, you can come across those in sentence. Iti, this is also avyayam. Okay, iti, evam, sarvatra, all these things are avyayam. So we are
Mahodaya, what is the meaning of nidhaya?
Nidhaya means depositing.
Or deposited.
Nikshipavaha means putting.
No, petikayam, by keeping inside petika, nikshipavaya. Chipati means throw. Okay.
Throwing it in the well.
Nikshipava means we can just drop in the well.
Okay, drop.
Yeah, drop. Nikshipava.
Is nidhaya is a declination for nidhi, Mahodaya, or
no. It's a verb.
Verb, okay.
Yeah. Okay. Agrimam kaha patati? Anybody? Whoever did not do it so far. Who did not?
You can read.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Dhim choraha shabda shrutva kupa samipam gachanti.
Shabdam.
Shabdam.
Yeah, see, Dutiya Vibhakti, Shabdaha. So, choraha gachanti. Shabdam srutva. Srunoti. Choraha srunwanti. Kim srunwanti? Shabdam srunwanti. Srutva means that's another usage we will learn later. Having heard. That is this prayoga, srutva, tva prayoga. Okay. Choraha shabdam srutva kupa samipam gachanti. Agree, ma'am?
Yeah. Mahata prayatnena kupam pariksheshayati cha.
Parishoshayanti.
Parishoshayanti cha. Chorabhyaha. Chorebhyaha nilya kushakaha tena jalena vrushan sichanti.
Sinchati. Chorebhyaha niliya krishakaha tena jalena vrikshan sinchati. Okay. Mahata prayatnena. See, Mahatma, Mahata, all these things, great effort. With the great effort, Mahata prayatnena kupam parishoshayanti cha. Kaha? No, ke? Choraha. Parishoshayanti, plural.
Chore.
Shoshayanti means what? Shoshanam means what? Emptying. Okay, here it's emptying. Shushkaha, Shoshanam. All these things means withering or become whatever is good, it is withering or it is becoming lean. So in this context, what does that mean? They are emptying the well because they thought they overheard this talk and they heard dhum shabdam. Then what they thinking? There's a lot of dhanam. So to get that, what they did, they took out the water with great effort. This well, parishoshayanti, they emptied. That's what this is. See, they are doing that. Empty, take out water and coming. Chorebhyaha niliya krishakaha tena jalena vrikshan sinchati. From this, whatever brought by from this effort, okay? Though with those jalam, vrikshan, look at here. All this very good lesson for you because whatever we learned is expressed here. Vrikshan sinchati. Kim sinchati? Vrikshan. Sinchati jalasechanam. Sinchati. All this means watering. Okay. Sinchati. Kaha sinchati? Krishakaha sinchati. Kim sinchati? Vrikshan sinchati. He put the water, everything to the vrikshas. He just gives arrange the way, so it becomes sinchati. Agreevam patatu?
Choraha petikayam shilakhandanan pashyayanti.
Choraha petikayam shilaghantan pashyanti.
Choraha petikayam shilakhandan pashyanti. Lajjitaha pratinivruttaha.
This is past tense. Okay. Choraha pashyanti. Kim pashyanti? Shilaghantan. So look at here. When you say Shilaghantan, you know this is Bahuvajanam because it's on. You know this is a Pullingam. Shilaghantaha. Shila means what? Rock. Ghantaha means what? Piece. Shilaghantaha means piece of rock. Shilagandhan means Tvitiya Vibhakti form of multiples. Okay. Kim Pashyanti? Shilagandhan Pashyanti. Kutra Pashyanti? Petikaya. Okay. Lejjitaha. They were ashamed. And Pratinivruttaha. They left the place. Okay. That's it. Dhanyavadaha. Okay, now we don't have time. Now there's a Subhashidam, but there are a lot of other things. Astu, samapyamaha.
एक प्रश्न अस्ति महोदय.
एकः प्रश्नः.
एकः प्रश्नः अस्ति. This is about kim come, usage of kim come in the Bahuvachana, sorry, Dvitiya. Example, Balakaha dantamarjanam karoti. So, Balakaha kim karoti, suppose if I want to ask question, Balakaha kim karoti. Now, can use kam karoti, kim, so it is for kaha, it is kam, right, kam. And for k, it is kam, right? So
not
in this
K.
case,
Not ka.
Oh, sorry,
Yeah,
ka,
okay,
ka.
I get it. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, ka kam. So here balakaha, so balakaha danta marjanam karoti. Can't I say that balakaha kam karoti instead of kim?
That is grammatically correct because you know the answer. Okay. But before asking, you don't know what it is. Suppose you see Balakaha is doing something. You don't know what exactly is doing. So you are asking Balakaha kim karodi. So kim is a general question form. Okay, and it is correct. You don't need to adjust depending on if he is doing a Strilinga prayogam, I have to ask kam. No, or if it is Pullinga vada, in this case, dandamarjanaha, dandamarjanam. Okay, but it is I think namusagam. It's already both are same. Suppose something is doing which is having this one. Okay, padha. Balagaha patati. Balagaha kim patati? Pataha. So if you see Balagaha patam patati, if you want to change its question form, Balagaha tam patati is the correct, no problem. Kim patati is also correct. Kim has a specialty. It is not only Navusagam, it is a question word. So Kim can be fitted anywhere. It's a question word. As a usage of a question word, you can use Kim. Doesn't need to be exactly referring to the exact lingam.
Okay.
Kim is, that is why every place people ask Kim, Kim, Kim. Answer may not be Artaha Kim, that's not wrong. Artaha Kaha is more appropriate, but Artaha Kim is not wrong either. Okay, because there Kim is used as a question, a word. Imagine the question sign replacing in the talk form. That is Kim. Kim is also a word, Nabumsaga form, with the what, if you want to say what. So when it's a question, you can use Kim. So it's not wrong. Kim is the general word for question. So in that context, it's correct. And now,
Other example sorry.
Yeah.
Other example, that's where the difference I was looking at. Other one is like Yuvakaha Margam Pashyati. So here I can ask the question Yuvakaha Kam Pashyati, right? So
yeah. Margaha is Pullingam, Kam Pashyati. But okay.
Here also I can ask Kim Pashyati.
No. This is exactly same thing they have given here in this book. I will tell you where that is. Okay. Look at the this book. Okay, you are seeing this book, Pasha Praveshaha. Look at page 93. You see the pink box. Are you seeing this?
Yeah,
Pink
yeah.
box?
Pink box on the
Okay.
right side.
Avadheyam.
Avadheyam.
Uparitana vakyeshu karmanaha vachananugunam prashnaha dattaha santi. That means in the above sentences, karmanaha vachananugunam, based on karma rupam, prashnaha dattaha santi. The questions are given. Kintu samanya vyavahare evam prayogaha drishyante. But in the vyavahara usage, the below way is, you will see, the below way they are telling yatha, kim ghatati, kim rachayati, kim nirmadi, kim dadati, kim prapnodi, kutra gachati. It don't change vachanam. Same is true with, they don't change lingam also. Kim has that specialty. Kim can be used as a general question, and it doesn't need to be exactly appropriately for, you don't need to use always kani. If it's a bahuvajanam, kani, kani is not wrong. But everywhere, because the very fact that you are asking means you don't know what is coming. You don't know whether it's a navumsagam, answer is going to be a navumsaga object, it's going to be a strilinga object, whether it's going to be a pullinga, nothing you know. So in that context, Kim can be a general question because you don't know the answer. You don't know something is coming. Is it a Vahanam coming, or it's something a Vrikshaha coming, or it's a Gopalaha coming? You don't know. Hey, something is coming. Are you going to think about correct grammar? If it is Gopalaha, I should have asked to come. And if it is Latika, I should have asked to come. No. The question, the very fact, it's a question, it's unknown. So you have to put a general thing there, Kim.
Okay.
Here they are telling, even for Bahuvajanam, even if you know they are doing an object, or they are multiple people, still you can use Kim, they are telling. That's what they are telling. Vyavaharika usage means commercial use. Okay. So in the class also I was telling, you don't need to think about come and all. Just ask him. And if something is not exactly fitting, automatically answer will come. So for example, Adhyapaka Pathayati. You immediately ask, your focus is, or Pita Putram Pashyati. Suppose Pita Pashyati, Putra Asti. Okay. Pashyati. So you don't need to think about Pita Pashyati, Pita Kim Pashyati. Actually, there it is, focus is on Pita is looking at him. So come. But you don't need to exactly correct it or anything. Pita Kim Pashyati, then automatically, even though it's a come thing, but you will get that. So you will change Putram Pashyati. So Kim will be sufficient, but grammatically sometimes come will be more appropriate. For example, Adhyapakaha Patayati. Kim Patayati? Patham Patayati. Kam Patayati? Chatram Patayati. So you don't need to be very well exactly correct. Kim is a general thing. It is correct also as per Sanskritam. Agadam. Samapayamaha.
Dhanyawada.
Sarve bhavantu sukhinah. Sarve santu niramayaha. Sarve patrani pashyantu. Ma kaschit dukkha bhag bhave. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. So go and look at what we learned in the textbook. Okay. Now onwards, going forward, you have to have a good bonding with your textbook. Whatever we see in the PowerPoint is a gist of, or a form, so that you get a good overall idea. What is it about that we are learning? That is idea. And then some examples may be given. But with that, you go and become familiar with what is in the book. I know you cannot do all the exercise and all, but at least go through it, read it, because books are designed in such a way that they have given a complete answer type first, okay, some 10, 15 of them. And then they are asking to do the question and answer yourself. So at least you read whatever is given, you will understand you will be in a one step ahead. Then if you do at least one or two part of questions, you will be reasonably good. If you still want to master, you can just fill everything. Ideally, you should fill everything, but I'm not here to insist. I know everybody has got different busy schedules, but at least you will do that at some extent, at least read it and do one or two here and there. Then at least you will not lose this momentum. That's what I want to say. Astu, milamaha, melishyamaha, agam saptahe.
Thank you. Thank you.
Dhanyawad.
धन्यवाद.
Dhanyawad.